Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tuesdays with TJ. Sorry, y'all. This is part two, pretty much, but it is what it is, y'all. But for those who didn't hear our first one, we'll kind of start over how we're going, man. And as you see, our topic down below is how the Saints destroy the Cowboys. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is your homegirl, PJ, and to the right of me is TJ Tracy. You guys, this is episode 45 of Tuesdays with TJ. TJ, how you feeling, brother?
I am doing well. I am doing well, and well, yeah, I'm doing a lot better than it was about half an hour ago.
We're good, y'all. So sorry for that, man. If you guys are wondering why we are doing this again, well, unfortunately, we had technical issues. My laptop is running hot, so please bear with us. If it does happen again, we'll just cancel everything and start over probably on Thursday, right? But we're not gonna hope for that though. So let's go with this, man. Daniel
Yes.
Barry's back in, says, "Hey, all right. So quickly, we'll go through this, man. How did the Saints destroy the Cowboys this past Sunday? They won by a score of 44-19. Domination from start to finish. The Saints team,
hmm
is it? Are they for real? The Saints team. And if you're a Cowboys fan, man, how you feeling about this? So, what's your take on this game?
I was just saying. I was looking at the ESPN win percentage, and it had at the beginning of the game, Cowboys had a 66% chance to win this game because, of course, they do. They're Cowboys. And apparently, from about a quarter way through the first quarter, it just pretty much jumped to 99.
Damn, damn.
I was saying, I was comparing stats. Like Derek Carr only had to throw the ball 16 times, and you ran it 9 carries. Well, on the other side, they made Dak throw the ball 39 times, only 27 completions, but they only ran it 7. Like, surely with Dak's, like, I know you can't say you blame Dak 2 interceptions, but you need like just the baseline. Okay, let's just slow down the game a bit. Let's just breathe, run the ball a bit, catch up rest. Try and set back. And clearly they didn't. Apparently your D line got after them, like, and not allowing any run. And obviously CD had 90 yards. Of course he would.
One,
How?
one, one catch was 65 yards for a touchdown.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to ask, how is your defense doing? Your defense seems to be tackle for loss. You're doing well that way. How many sacks? 1.5 there, 0.5 there. There's one. So you got after Dak as well, 3 sacks. Damn, you're doing well.
Yeah, we are doing well. I'm not gonna lie. Very excited for this team. I said earlier, it's Clint Kubiak, the offensive system. Like I always say, if coaching doesn't matter, get out of sports then, because coaching does matter. And you can tell why. Same group, same people, different scheme, different coaching,
Yeah.
right? They bring in that West Coast offense, the zone offense, the Clint Kubiaks, the Gary Kubiak, his father, the Shanahans. They all adopted this kind of style of playing, which a lot of these teams had that style. A lot of these teams do that style. So what I'm saying is, it fits the Saints' current players right now to a T. Fits them to a T, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. A lot of motion. We went from last year being a 32nd ranked team in motion to now being top three in pre-snap motions. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, it was cool to see that, man. As far as our O line dominating the Cowboys D line,
hmm
it was crazy. Like I said, there's a still shot where the Cowboys defenders are going backwards like 5 or 6 yards, arms flooding the air, while the Saints are just mowing them down the O line. PF grades for the Saints 89, the highest from the O line of any team so far the first 2 weeks. Just straight dominating, man. I love the energy. I love the fact it gives Derek Carr confidence step in the pocket because it is a quarterback friendly system to where a lot of times we got 7, sometimes even 8 guys blocking because the you don't know if we're handing the ball off or we're going to throw it. You don't know that play action is so deadly. So it fits Derek Carr just fine. And right now, if you had a race for the MVP after 2 weeks, Derek Carr's MVP probably. So, I
Probably
mean,
Derek Carr, yeah.
yeah. So all I'm saying is I'm not going to rush this. You're not going to score 40 points every single game. But if we can have that same kind of fast-paced, dynamic offense with our really good defense as it is to take care of business, should be a good year for the Saints. Cross your fingers, man.
Oh, fingers crossed. Unfortunately, I do see at least a couple losses in your future,
Oh
especially
yeah,
one
yeah,
next
yeah,
week.
yeah. Well, not that one, not that one. But yeah, there's gonna be some losses coming. But I don't think it'll be next week. But they say that's why you play the game. That's why you play the game. You never know,
That
man.
is indeed.
You never freaking know, man. All right, let's continue on with our good trend. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we want to apologize for the technical difficulties that we had earlier, but we are back. Let's go with the Vikings, Steelers, and Seahawks. They're all 2-0. So, three teams that we had no clue would start off this hot, right? The question I'm going to ask you, TJ, out of these three teams, who do you trust to make the playoffs?
Uh, it's got to be the Steelers, right? Like they've announced, I think that Justin Fields is going to be their starting QB going forward. So Russ is riding the bench. We trust their head coach. We owe their head coach a apology. We have
Apologies. Big apologies.
yeah, big apologies. We have him having a first losing season. Apparently not. Like he will coach a team, any team, to the playoffs. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Steelers. And yeah, we just owe Mike
TJ,
Thomas.
do me a favor. Look at the Steelers' schedule. Give me
I
their
know,
last 7 games.
I know it's gonna be awful. Let's have a look then. Steelers schedule, but we had them. Oh gosh, that's not how you spell schedule.
Look at the last 7 games, man. The
Let's have a
last
look then.
7. It is brutal.
Last seven: Ravens, Browns, Bengals, Browns, Eagles, Browns, Taylor. Okay,
And
so
that
that's
being
not fun.
that being said, though, I gotta agree with you. I
Oh,
gotta agree
okay.
with you. I gotta agree with you. But it does worry me the last 7 games of the year. But I do know one thing is take out the divisional games because I do think that the Steelers still own the Ravens. It's crazy.
Yep.
The Steelers find ways to beat the Ravens all the time. It's weird. Um, so that's going to be a battle within itself. But it is brutal the last 7 games of the season for the Steelers. But because we've seen Mike Tomlin, we know Mike Tomlin. They haven't had a losing record with the man yet.
No.
And the way they're started, they might not ever have a losing record with the man. 2-0, this might be his best start so far, albeit they beat a Falcons team on the road and then beat the Broncos team on the road as well, right? So
Yeah.
Pittsburgh playing against, God dog it, but they have their first home game of the year is this week. So, but Vikings and Seahawks, I don't know yet, man, because there's some, Jekyll and Hyde with the Seahawks. The Vikings 2-0, that win over the 49ers, I
Wow.
did not see that coming. So
No.
kudos to Minnesota for that. They won 23-17. And that game was, they had the lead from start to finish, never
Hmm.
gave it up. They did not panic. And they did a good job. That defense was really, really well. And I was like, yo, okay, what's going on in Minnesota? They're 2-0. They beat the Giants, okay, whatever. But then they hold on and beat the Niners, a really good Niners team who I have big praise for. And I thought the Niners would just cruise through this game. And they did not.
No. It's like obviously Purdy for an interception, but he still had 319 yards, 28 completions out of 36. Madison had 100 yards. Debo had 110 yards. I know Killer went down with an injury, but apparently, and so did Jefferson, Sam Donald, that just ended up in the right situation.
And we gotta give the Seahawks love too. They are 2-0,
Yeah.
and we went against them both times, I believe. So they're 2-0, and right, they're living their best lives. And they look,
Yeah.
a really good Geno Smith is a really good Seahawks team. So
It was
far, he's played better than average. So
that's true. I obviously my brother-in-law is a Petrus fan, so I was watching the game with him.
ugh,
Seeing that blocked kick,
yeah,
you just saw the man's soul die. He knew the moment that kick was blocked, he was like, "That's it, we've lost the game." Just
Well, I
lost
mean,
the game.
good credit to the Patriots though, man. They won one
Yeah,
game and against the
they're
Bengals and
fighting hard.
hard fought loss to the Seahawks, man. They're gonna be a tough out for a lot of these teams toward the end. You don't want to play that really good defense as it is. You know, they just got to find a way to get some weapons, man. They don't have any weapons on offense. Besides Ramondre Stevenson, but he has a running back. Rudy Burden
Yeah.
says, and it's been a minute since I've been here. He says, I trust the Vikings much as I don't like them. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm going with the Steelers because of Mike Tomlin. That's it.
Yeah, Mike Thomas, the
Mike Tom,
coach,
TJ
experience.
Watt. That defense, one thing can travel. That defense and that running game feels as at least a dynamic of escapability. He has a dynamic of just running the ball and creating plays, and keep the play going. I think if he does that, if you win enough of your early games, that gauntlet wouldn't mean as much. That gauntlet would not mean as much. So I'm trusting the Steelers. They won their first two games, and if you're Mike Tomlin and the Steelers fan, you're happy with the wins. Not maybe how you won, but you're still happy with a win. But
No, that's fair.
what's your most surprising 2-0 team? It's got to be Vikings, right?
Oh, it's Vikings,
Got to be
right?
Vikings.
We had them winning 2 games all
Oh,
season.
that's
They've
right.
already beat that.
I think I had them winning
Beat
three.
them.
I had them 3 or 4. I think I had them 4-13 or
Uh,
something like that. It was crazy, but no, you're right. It
they
was like
was blown.
it was crazy. So shout out to them, man.
It is absolutely crazy. So I don't know if this sort of talks into our next topic, but both Donald and Baker were on the Panthers squad. And we both NFC South. So sorry, we both had them winning 2 games. Sorry, I had to double check that.
I had them 2-15.
2-15, you had them.
Get the fuzz cake out of here! Wow. And they ready. Well, guess what? Sorry, Vikings fans, y'all losing 15 in a row. It looks like. Jeez.
Oh man, but so both Baker and Donald went to the Panthers as their escape, didn't they? I remember when Donald celebrated him getting traded from the Jets. So did sort of. Well, Baker was released from the Browns because of all that. And the Panthers ruined them. Both of them look horrible. Like they were switching in between that season. They didn't know what to do with them. So as Baker got released by them and picked up the Rams, his career shot up.
Yep.
And obviously Donald, he went from Panthers to the Niners, and then obviously he's gone to the Vikings, a team that shouldn't do this. I know I've been saying, they've had a lot of support, like with Justin Jefferson and their running back, but they shouldn't. This team shouldn't beat the Niners. It shouldn't, and they are. So, hey, the Panthers is just where quarterbacks go to die, apparently.
Apparently, man, they need a new shift of everything from ownership on down.
Absolutely.
All right, y'all. TJ's. We'll start off with our bad. We had the Monday night fiasco between the Eagles and the Falcons. Eagles literally blew that game. Very unfortunate. But this is TJ's Eagles talk. Y'all hold it down for 1 second. TJ, the floor is yours, my guy. What happened to those freaking Eagles, man? Monday Night Football. It's the bad, y'all.
Oh, pain. Just so all last year, all like the collapse last year, it always was we can't finish games. We're always that close, aren't we? We just needed that extra yard, or we just needed that extra first down to win the game. And the collapse happened, and we're like, okay, that sucks, but we're good. We're good. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. Got different offense, new coordinators, like better defense, and then yesterday happened, and oh me, I was getting deja vu. I was getting deja vu. Like, okay, let's break down the good. Apart from his last throw, Hurts was running well, he was decisive, and he was running the offense good.
Yes.
Barkley, apart from the last target he had was running strong and was tearing it up.
Right.
And people who were in the stream yesterday were like, yeah, I was saying I would like to marry that man, and I would like to marry that man until the last throw. And obviously, yeah, I know AJ Brown. AJ Brown will be out for a couple weeks, which sucks. Which really sucks. Oh,
Yay.
and
Good news for the Saints. I like that.
goodness for the Saints. Which is a big blow. He is the best. Like we have Smith, he's a good wide receiver. But what I'm saying is, our offense seems to be going well. There was a couple weird choices, which was going for the first fourth down instead of taking the points. Obviously, if we'd taken the hindsight's 2020, we'd take the points, we wouldn't have lost. But Nick has always been aggressive, so I can't really blame him there. It was just our defense couldn't stop anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like we couldn't even stop a runny nose. Like Bijan was tearing us up, which makes me more terrifying for Alvin Kamara. Our D line doesn't exist. We might as well don't have anyone rush the passer because they didn't make any pressure at all. We paid $17 million a year for Bryce Huff, and he's just not been there. He's had one pressure.
Yep.
Like this man had 10 sacks last year, and I know last week we were like, "Oh, it's the turf, blah blah blah." Don't have that excuse here now. Like, what happened? We had a couple good stops, a close INT via Q, but our defense is just not good enough. It really isn't. Especially, we can't blame the coordinator now because we've got Vic Fangio, who we wanted last year, and it's that's not good enough. And I'm not upset. So how can I explain this? I know you were upset when we went for the pass play instead of the run play.
Very
The
upset.
play, yeah, I think the play would have worked. I think it was the right play. Obviously, Saquon didn't catch it, but if you look at the angle of that, he would have made the first down if he had caught it. It's just he turned. Didn't complete the catch. He turned away from the ball before he completed the catch. So he sort of was like, "Oh, the ball's got to be there. Oh, I missed it. Good curses." I still think we should have ran it afterwards. We shouldn't have taken the 3 points because essentially what that does is if it makes them has to score a touchdown, and if they scored a touchdown, we lose.
Yeah.
We went up by 6 instead of 7. And if we're still up by 3, it means they're more likely just to go for the field goal, which is the tie, go to overtime. And we only had 3 yards, and then we just run it. And then it locks them down at their 8-yard line. No, here you go. I've got it right here. I'm not watching the play over and over again. 7 yards. It looks around 7-yard line if we don't get anywhere.
I'll tell you what, since 2021, Saquon Barkley has led the league in drops from running backs. 16.
Yeah, I know.
All I'm saying is you play the percentages. If you look at what's the worst case scenario outside of a turnover, it's a drop pass. I'm like, okay, let's go ahead. The running game has been special all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see a world where they couldn't get it 3 yards in 2 attempts. I imagine that. So I'm like, just play to your strength, what it was, and that was crazy. But go ahead, I'm sorry. Markai says, hey, y'all, what's up, Markai?
Hi, Markai. We're just talking about pain and suffering. I understand your complete reasoning, but Saquon had been hot. It's sort of like he has been a vital weapon all game, and he had a clear edge. He had the angle, like the play call. I don't mind the play call. The play was the right play. Obviously, it wasn't executed perfectly.
That's true.
Perfectly. Obviously, I would have ran it then again just to burn, just to potentially get it, if not locking them down at the 7-yard line. And again, it makes their mindset go for the field goal instead of the touchdown, I believe.
Yes. Yes.
But here's the thing, which is unexcusable, is allowing the
The defense.
Falcons
Yes, you're right about that. Yep.
to tear down the 5 plays. Was it like
They
a
and
minute?
they looked absolutely horrendous all game. You know the Eagles went prevent freaking defense. Why? I know prevent defense does. It prevents you from winning. It always does. Why would you go with that soft coverage? Good God, I
Well,
hate that people are so scared to play, aggressive during that last minute.
yeah, and like everyone was making mistakes. Like Darius Slay getting his eyes caught in the backfield, making Drake London run behind him. Like, come on, Slay, you're in the league for 12 years. You can't do mistakes like that. And he openly admits it was everything that could have gone wrong did go wrong in that last 30 seconds. And obviously, they get the ball back, and we had 30 seconds in it. And if we did run the play and didn't get it, because they went down so quickly, we would have had less time. And Elliott has a great leg. I think they said that we needed 25 yards to get him into Elliott's field goal range. Why push the ball downfield?
I have no clue why they're doing that. They got me right there. I have no clue.
Why,
JJ Sports
like,
Cover says, "Sup, Carlos and TJ. What's up, JJ?"
stop doing it. Like, we had a great first throw to Goddard, which was the 15 yards. 15 yards from that, we're in Elliott's leg distance.
Yep.
There's no point going deep for Smith at that point, which obviously then opens up because it was like triple cut. Well, it was like Smith was held up on the route, which obviously then allowed the corner to go over. It was just a bad play call and just a bad decision. Just go for the other 15, call the timeout, and trust Jake Elliott, which we should do.
Yeah. Hey, Daniel, go ahead and put the link in for me, bro. Put it in for me if you can.
Oh, yes.
Appreciate it.
Please. But it's just so badly reminded me of last year. And we've been promised that last year won't happen. We got rid of our coordinators. We got in the OG defense we want. Got Kellen Moore who can run. And again, apart from that last decision to go deep, I don't think I have a problem with the offense. I like Hurts was really well. Hurts was doing really well. Obviously, the interception doesn't help. Again, I think he was playing a bit too much hero ball there.
Yeah.
But it's just that defense. I don't like our defense. I don't like the fact that our D line can't get pressure at all. And yeah, that is my major concern is the defense. And we're going, especially the run defense, that we're getting like 8-9 yards to carry.
Marcus says TJ is going through it. Well, wait till you see his Come On In Sports Eagles talk. So yeah, wait for that this week.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah. So yeah, that's the situation there, and we're going up against Alvin Kamara, who just had 4 rushing touchdowns, and our rushing defense looks like that. What are we? And I know people bragging on Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni doesn't make play calls anymore. He's openly admit that. Obviously, he does make the decision to go for 2 and maybe go for it the 4th down on that. Like, apart from kicking the field goal, I have no major issues with going for it when they did.
Yeah.
The execution could be better. Obviously, the penalties are too much, having the constant man down the field, but that's Jurgens. It was a lot of Jurgens, wasn't it? Cam Jurgens. He's the
1 or 2, yeah.
1 or 2, but he's still new, get it, but it's just that defense. I am terrified. We were promised better defense, and we was lied to. It was lied to.
You're lied to. TJ, hold your breath, man. Save some for your podcast, man. For your other podcast. Because he can go all day with this one. It was a tough loss though. But you guys may have saved the Falcons season for sure. Because if they went down 0-2, the confidence would have been just, oh my God, through the ground. It was so bad. right? But now all of a
Yeah.
sudden, Kirk Cousins has that last minute drive where he just resurrected. That's basically bad defense on the Eagles. I don't know what they were doing,
Yeah.
but to show that kind of poise, and he's not a prime time game player at all. He's only won maybe two
Oh
prime
no,
time
it's
games
not.
before that. So, but he went there poised and he threw that touchdown and being the new guy to a team. That's the way that you show, hey, I'm here. What it do? So they're very excited that he did that for them. So that is our TJ's Eagles talk. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. We're gonna go down, continue our bad. We've got two 0-2 teams that we did not think will be
Mm-hmm.
0-2 at this time. The Raiders beat the Ravens last second style, so another down to the wire loss by Baltimore. And then the Chiefs beat the Bengals in a wild game. Bengals should have won, but unfortunately they had the PI at the end, and the Chiefs hit a game-winning buzzer beater field goal. So that being said, both these teams out of the AFC North are 0-2, excuse me. But my question is, which team do you trust more to maybe make the playoffs again? Do you still have faith in the Ravens? Have faith in the Bengals? Both or none?
That is hard. That is really hard. The Bengals. Yeah, did you see that stat about Patrick Mahomes? It
I,
was about
I
how
know.
many interceptions was overturned by penalties.
Ooh, how many?
19 interceptions have been overturned due to penalties.
That tells you his greatness.
That Bengals, I do feel sorry for them. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals. I've just got the Bengals. I've got a feeling about the Bengals. Like they went up against the Chiefs and almost won. And I know the Ravens did similar, but I felt like the Bengals had more of an opportunity. I just felt it close, kept it close. And the Ravens, my goodness, they went up and that was I wasn't expecting another game. You wasn't expecting to be as close as it was against the Raiders.
10 point,
Just
10-point lead in the fourth quarter, 23-13. And
yeah,
the Raiders scored however many points in a row to win the game. Crazy.
I know. And obviously it came down to did it go into overtime? Because I know obviously
No,
the Raiders.
it did not.
No, it didn't. It was the Commanders Giants. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the Raiders obviously kicked the game-winning field goal. Um, but yeah, it was one
Um,
interception by Lamar.
Honestly, I trust both teams to make the
You do?
playoffs. I'm fine with them. One, they're both physical. So with your physicality, that's an automatic 9 wins. And now it's all about just not making the mistakes that'll get them to 10, 11 wins, whatever. Um, but if you put a gun on my head and say, "Hey, do you trust more between these two teams?" I'm going with the Bengals. The Bengals
Yeah.
are notoriously known for starting off slow every year. They always start off 0-2 every year, and then somehow find a way to pick it back up. Ravens, it's their first time down 0-2 in Lamar Jackson's career, and look, he's had a chance now in both games to have a drive to win it against both teams lost to the Chiefs, and both teams lost to teams they shouldn't have lost to, right? We had the Bengals lose to the Patriots and Ravens lose to the Raiders, and they both lost to the Chiefs. But if I had to pick, I'm fine with the Bengals because we've seen this story before. As long as Joe Burrow is healthy, and then when all their pieces get back, when T. Higgins comes back on this team, which I'm hearing reports he's going to play next week. I mean, this week, we'll see. Uh, but as far as the Ravens, you've got your team stat. Why are you not giving the damn ball to Derrick Henry? What's going on? Like, I'm seeing the stats. Derrick
Referee.
Henry only had, 18 carries, 17 carries? I need the man to
Uh,
have, I don't know what it was, but
just
it
here you
was.
go. It was 18 carries, 84 yards, one
Yeah,
touchdown.
I need more touches than that. I'm sorry. I need way more touches than that. I need at least 23, 24 carries in that game. But I don't know. The Ravens are kind of a. I've always said this about Lamar. When it comes down to that drive, that play, make that. He has yet to really do that. I haven't seen that big time Lamar Jackson stamp it. I won this game off of what I did at the last minute, last second. Just don't see it too often from Lamar Jackson. He may have done it once or twice, but in games like this against the Raiders, and of course that Ravens game against the Chiefs, where he had not one but two open opportunities and he just flat out missed it.
Yep.
So that Raiders game though, they literally went the drive to ice the game. They went what 3-and-out, I think. They went 3-and-out. Took a sack,
Mhm.
and it was like, yo, what are we doing? Like, all of a sudden, you got Henry on the bench, and you got Hillen that lets you know it's not going to be a run pass. It's just not good things what I'm seeing from Baltimore. But at the end of the day, I still trust both teams to make the playoffs.
No, which is fair. It's very interesting because both teams are in the same division. Both teams are going to have similar sort of difficulties in their schedule. Um, no, I agree. I'm just looking at these stats. It's just very unusual. Like the Ravens have the Raiders number on pretty much all of the metrics. It's just they couldn't get the job done.
Can't
They
can't
just
get it
really
done.
couldn't get it.
That's what it is. It wins and losses the only stat that matters.
That is true. That is
W's
true.
and
And like I said,
L's. Uh,
we've
but But yeah, I do trust both teams to make the playoffs. But at the same time, I think the Bengals have a better shot because we've seen this story before with them being 0-2 to start the year, like 3 or 4 years in a row now. They've done that, and one of those years they went to the AFC Championship game. So I'm
fair.
fine with them doing that. But hey, the Steelers right now, first place in the AFC North. What? By themselves? They're 2-0. It's crazy how this game goes.
What's even crazier is the Vikings are currently leading the NFC North.
Crazy, crazy, right? Yeah, yeah, crazy.
What is going on in the world?
All right, we got Jaguars, Rams, Colts. They all fall to 0-2. Continue are bad. They all fall to 0-2. Which team will not make the playoffs? We have the Rams now. Rams will be out not only Puka Nakua, but also be without Cooper Cup as well for about 4 weeks. All right,
Oh man.
talk right. I got to take this phone call right fast, TJ. Hold it down.
Of course, of course, of course, of course. Yeah, is it? Yeah, like poor Rams. It really does suck for them. Puka Pokemon is out obviously for a while. Their O line is injured, like there's no tomorrow. Oh, it does suck if you're a Rams fan at the moment. Obviously Stafford looked okay, but coming off two losses, that's not good. It really isn't good. It really isn't good. Jaguars and Colts. See, I like the Colts. I really do like the Colts. I think the Colts will make it. I think that's my choice. I'm gonna go with the Colts. They've been competitive in most of their games. I'm just quickly looking up their Colts schedule. There's so many things. So they kept it close with the Packers. I know it was a Jordan Loveless. It was a loveless Packers. Markai, Anthony Richards over. I disagree with you there. I think obviously he was injured most of his rookie season, which sucks. So he might still have some of the rookie mistakes come through. But I disagree. I think he's good. I believe he's got obviously the arm talent and all that. And the Colts have kept it close with both. I like their head coach. He knows how to use a running quarterback. I think maybe a couple more weapons and a better O line, and the Colts should have made it. I don't think Anthony Richardson is overrated. I think that is a bit of a hot take there. Jaguars, on the other hand, what's your guys' opinions about Trevor? Obviously, got paid. He's going to be in Jaguars for a Jaguars. He's going to be in Jacksonville for a very long time. I know people are already calling for Dougie P's job. No, that's Jug. Gosh. Jaguars. Here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, it was against the Browns. I remember that. And then they won again. And they lost just to the Dolphins. I remember this game now. I mean, I remember all the games. The Cleveland Browns just sort of took a lead and never gave it back. Uh, Score was close during the Packers game, but it was an ugly. Oh yeah, no, it was an ugly game. It wasn't. It wasn't the prettiest. I know that. Obviously, you were having Will Levis, which it did well. Very did well. Trevor, he 14-30. That's not good. Like going to the Jaguars, he was under 50% of his passing yards, only 22 yards in the air, just on the ground they had, and obviously Brian Jr. 94 yards, not too bad. Deshaun Watson, I think, was okay, but yeah, this game was an ugly game as well. But out of all the teams he asked, I've got more faith in the Colts. I just like they hurts me to say it. I think I trust Shane Steichen more than Dougie P. It's true. I do. And obviously the Rams, they're injured. Every year they go through a cycle of either being injured so they can't play, doing well. Injured, can't play. Injured, do well. Injured, do well. And we're in the injured year. So don't know how many years they've got that, but obviously, yeah, I'm going to go with the Colts
Gotcha.
to hopefully
And let's
make the
go with our
playoffs.
bad right fast. I'm still on the phone, so I'm gonna go with our bad right fast.
No,
Giants
yes,
and
yes,
Panthers
yes.
suck. The question is, TJ, who would you rather be right now? Floor is
Who would I
yours.
rather be? Who would I rather be? Well, hopefully someone with a good team. No, hold on. Panthers do suck. Like I was saying earlier, the Carolinas, Giants and Panthers. There we go. Um, oh, that's a hard one. So Panthers, one GM's decision has thrown away your future for potentially 3 years because obviously you gave neither RC the world food. That is true. Neither. That would be good because. So yeah, you've got one team that gave away their future because of draft picks, going to get that guy and gave away their number one wide receiver to go get their QB, and then the QB sucks to the point where you're starting the red rocket over them. The tickets are £1.80. Wow, wow, that's bad. Um, and then obviously you've got the Giants, who is stuck with Daniel Jones. Now, what is Daniel Jones's contract? Are you still? Ooh, there you go. I've searched this up before. Apparently, I am. I've really looked into his contract. Let's have a look. So, 20. What year are we? 2024. So, you're stuck with Daniel Jones for 2 more years. After this year, you still got 2 more years with Daniel Jones. And his cap hit is 47 this year, 41 next year, 58 in 2026. Oh, I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I'm gonna go with the Panthers. I like this year's gonna suck. It's gonna suck this year, and we all know that. But they have the potential of getting their next guy. Obviously, Bryce Young, complete failure, absolutely horrific. We don't talk about this anymore because being benched, just after essentially, was he injured at all last year? I don't think he was, but a year and 2 games being benched is awful. And I saw someone suggest that maybe it's hopefully to learn behind the Red Rocket, and obviously it's a new coach and all that, but it doesn't. That's not going to help your confidence. Well, they just benched QB1 and the red is coming out. Yes, I know that, and I get that. But here's the positives on the Panthers. I believe you have your first round pick this year. So if you are going to suck as bad as everyone thinks you're going to be, um, you could potentially have the choice of the upcoming draft. Do Panthers have a? Let's have a look. People have already googled what picks do the Panthers have. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, so here you go. So they have first rounder, second rounder. So they still have, yeah, they've got a first round. So they could get a Shadir Sanders or another QB they like. And Bryce Young, yes, it sucks that your 2 years have been a bit wasted, but you're not tied to him. You can get rid of him. Where the Giants, you're tied to them. To Daniel Jones, who looked awful. Do they get rid of their head coach this year? Who knows? I've heard rumblings that they might, which is madness. So the Panthers, you're going to suck this year, but then there's a bright light. If you're a Giants, you're going to suck this year, and there's no bright light with that contract tied to you, especially with your heart and soul of the team going to a rival. And it's doing well, apart from obviously a drop last year, which is not going to be fun to talk about. Sorry, you're going to hit me open the can because I am addicted to that Pepsi. But anyway, that's my quick ramblings, and it is ramblings of the of the topic about who's your guy. Obviously, Mark, thinks not the Panthers because the tickets are that bad, which is very, very funny. Yeah, that is. Well, um, oh gosh. But what is people thinking about the season? Obviously, Mark, being a Packers fan, sucks that you lost against Week 1, and obviously Jordan Love. But Malik Willis got you a win against the Colts. So yeah, I'm very curious about what people are doing, and a bit of spoilers coming up. I beat Carlos this week on our picks and predictions. I currently have the lead. So fingers crossed I can hold it, and he has to buy me a new jersey. I was going to go the Hurts jersey, but they still can't fill seats. No, that is true. That is true. And I know they have a bad owner. I know they have got a bad owner. But if you suck, if your team's gonna suck, you're not gonna be able to fill the seats. They are not. It was God. They haven't been good since Cam Newton, and this is the first Cam Newton, not the I'm back Cam Newton. And they've missed a couple of draft picks being of Hampton. Sticky Icky. I remember the hype for him when he came out the draft. First round pick. He's just not turned out the way the Panthers wanted. Sorry. Oh, no, we don't want to give any other merchandising, advertisement. Lovely. I'm happy as I can given the situations, which is fair enough, Marco. Yeah, which is fair enough. Let's have a look at the Packers then. I wasn't able to watch the game. Like I said, I was watching the Patriots. Glad the Lions lost. Oh, that was a game and a half, wasn't it? Like, I feel sorry for the Lions, but then again, Adrian Hutchinson went off. He completely got rid of Baker, but Baker's been Baker. Baker's been Baker. You're right, my friend.
I'm good now. I'm good. Yes, sir.
Good, all good.
All
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
I'd rather be the Giants right now. All right.
Oh yeah, I went with the Panthers.
I'd rather be the Giants. The Panthers organization from top to bottom, just complete chaos.
Fair, fair.
Complete chaos, man. From the owner,
The yeah,
from the owner
yeah.
to the GM to the players, they have been a complete disaster. Right? Firing coaches who don't need to be fired. Getting Bryce Young in a panic mode, trading all your pieces for a Bryce Young type. This isn't an Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, right? Those kind of Joe Burrow. No, they traded their whole entire future for 5'8", 160 pounds. Bryce Young. Nothing against Bryce Young. He just has not had the right pieces yet. If your best receiver is Adam freaking Thielen, who's like 47 years old, and he's like a dominant number two or number three his whole entire career in his prime, and now he's your number one, go get out of here with that crap, man. This
See,
team is bad from top to bottom. I'd rather be the Giants because at least you know once you get rid of Daniel Jones, you can get you a nice quarterback and start things all over.
see, here's the thing. This is why I said the Panthers, because this year's going to suck for them. They have a first round pick next year. They might have the choice of QBs next year.
But
They'll struggle to get through in
I
2 years.
but here's the thing, TJ. When was the last time our owner fired himself?
Zack Snyder.
Zack
No,
Snyder. I said, Dan
Dan
Snyder,
Snyder.
you mean? Well, Dan had a bunch of allegations going on. He had to fire himself.
Not the director.
Tepper, Tepper is just a freaking idiot. He's a billionaire idiot running this Panther squad right now, and he just does not care. And he's just firing, hiring because he's got money. He doesn't care about
Yeah.
culture. He doesn't care about the winning attitude. He's just hiring and firing and telling guys to get rid of this guy. I'm sorry, man. That Panthers team is a mess. If I'm the next head coach, I don't want to go over there. Like you got to, hey, hold on, brother. Tell me why I should work for you. That's what I'm saying. Cause I'm not. You're not about to tell me why I should. You're not gonna tell me why. I should work for you. Tell me why I should come here. I'm not about to make my case out there and be like, well, I should be a good candidate. No. I'm not doing that. You tell me, Mr. Temple, why you want me over here? Because what I'm seeing with you and with the GM and with the players, this team, the organization, it sucks from top to bottom. I don't want no part of Carolina. They did Bryce Young dirty, albeit he wasn't good, but they did set him up for success. Caleb Williams, what you got? Keenan Allen, freaking they got DeAndre Swift.
Mhm.
They got Roma Dunze from the draft. They are trying to set him up for success. Now they should have went O line in my opinion for at least one of those things. But anyways, but then C.J. Stroud. Success. You have Tank Dell, Nico Collins always made him, but guess what? They got him Stephon Diggs, right? All these young guys are getting their guys, right? They did not. Now, in year two, they have no interest in trying to even help this kid become a decent quarterback. Don't get it twisted. I think he's still not a future starting quarterback and never will be just because of his size and his frame. But at least get a man some help. He's got no help. No
That's true.
help, man. It's just it didn't look good in Carolina, man. I'd rather be a Giants fan, and that's not a good thing either. So,
No, I understand. I understand what you're saying. The organization is trash.
if
But I was looking at the future. They're stuck until the end of 2027 with Daniel Jones.
dude, they're about to eat that cap up, man. They don't care. They're about to eat that up next year. If they go another non-playoff year, 5, 6 wins, they are done with Dan Jones. They're gonna eat that cap up and just say, you know
What
what?
is the?
I don't care
Tell
what
me.
it is. It could be $60 million. They're gonna eat it up. We don't care. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't
Okay,
care.
it's not as bad as
What is it, 40?
dead cap space be 40 if he's on the roster. Dead cap money and cap savings cut be 90. It's still not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still not good.
Regardless, I mean, I'm eating it up. Like we seen enough from Daniel Jones with weapons as well, and it just hasn't looked good at all. So yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with both teams, but I still rather be a Giants fan. I'd rather be a Giants than a Giants. I mean, a Giants than a Panther because it's look, the owner is an asshole. He is out of his freaking mind. How dumb he is. I'm done with him, man. I'm done with his whole entire team. We got Jerry Port Jr. is in the building. Says UST. Who that? Said TJ. Hello, everyone. What's up?
Hello,
I
hello.
got RC World of Women's Basketball. Says, how can you get rid of Daniel Jones? I don't know. We'll find a way though. I eat that cap space up. We're gonna eat that money up, man. So that's our bad right there, you guys. I'm sorry I had to take an important phone
Of
call.
course.
So thank y'all for the patience. Um, as far as the team that will not make the playoffs out of the Jaguars, Rams, and Colts, I am the Colts. The Colts aren't going to make it.
Yeah,
Colts aren't going to make
Art's
it.
gonna make it.
And the Rams lost Puka Nacua and Cooper Cup for a little while. Tough times in Los Angeles. Rams might not make it either. The NFC got a
Nah.
little bit tougher just this past week too. So Arizona also a team to watch out for. Kyler Murray looked good.
Oh yeah,
He
he
looked
looks good.
good. He looked
More
good.
number one pick this year, their wide receiver.
Oh yeah, Marvin Harrison went off, man.
Martin Harris.
Yeah,
What was it? It was like four catches,
130 yards, 2 touchdowns. All that was all in the first half.
Yeah, I was like, crikey, the last time you see the stat line that was close to Randy Moss.
Randy
which was
Moss,
like
yeah.
3 catches, 130 yards, 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns. That was against Dallas back in '98, his rookie year.
Yeah, I believe it was Thanksgiving.
Yep. Oh, John Madden back in the day when John Madden was calling those games. That was my guy, man. All right, y'all. Let's go to our What the Fudge Cake moment. You know I'm going mines. The freaking Philadelphia Eagles. What the fudge cake are we doing? Well, at one point, they had a 96.7% chance to win the game. 96.7. All you gotta do is trust what got you there. What got you there was running. Here's the story. They're freaking up. Was it? Hold up. Don't tell me. Is it 18-15? They're up 18-15. It is 3rd and 3 from the Falcons' 6-yard line, 5-yard line, whatever it is. Got to get 3 yards for a first down. Game is over with. Or let's play the percentage game now. What's the odds of us, dropping this pass, or what's all of us running the football and getting 2 yards on 3rd down? And guess what? All you got to do is the famous push tush on 4th and 1 if you don't get the first down. And regardless, if you don't get the first down, well, they gotta go freaking. They gotta go at least 60 yards for a game time field goal in about 53 seconds from their own, like I said, 4-yard line, whatever it is, right? No, they passed the football. Saquon with the unfortunate drop. Now, I get it. You got to catch that football. I get it. But I'm not going to put myself and my team in that situation. I'm going to play the percentages, and they did not play the percentages, man. And unfortunately, they lost that football game. I'm mad as a Saints fan. I wanted to have a 2-game lead on the Falcons because I wanted Atlanta to lose to Kansas City week 3, and then we played them week 4 and had their asses 0-4. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted, TJ. I wanted to have them bastards 0-4.
Yeah. No, I get it. I understand. Trust me, I understand.
I mean, you can't lose that. You can't lose that way, man. You gotta trust what got you there. They have been running all up and down on Atlanta all game. That crazy 10-minute drive they had, 17 plays. There, you got them by running the football. Sometimes they pay these coaches to be idiots. Sometimes, bro. They pay these coaches to be idiots sometimes. Drives me crazy. Anyways, that's how I feel. That's my what the fuck came on. What's yours, CJ?
Oh, I was struggling with this. I think my what the fudge cake moment. I'm gonna go with the Jets. Why? One, they were my pick'em this week, and they gave me a heart attack because just obviously I wasn't majorly watching the game. I was just having it like update scores on my phone, and when essentially looking down and seeing that the Mayo Man in Will Levis was beating them. What the fuck's happening there? Thank goodness the Titans had the lead pretty much all the way until the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
So my what the fuck's moment is, come on, Jets, you should be the team you have, and everything people are saying should be beating the living crap out of the Titans. Yeah. You've got Aaron Rodgers back, so you can't blame the QB. You've got obviously your defense, and Will Levis didn't have a good game. Yeah, he threw the ball nearly the same time as Aaron Rodgers and had one interception. But it generally was, what are the Jets doing to have this close of a game against the Titans? And no excuses. They should have no excuses. I know it's not at home, but you've got your QB, you've got the defense still there.
You
I know
kind
they
you
have
kind
the.
of wonder with the Jets, will they ever have a dominant win this year? I don't see them having
That's
a
what I'm saying.
dominant win this year. You know, I was very high on them. I did say, you know what, I think this team could win 12 games. Now,
Mhm.
just looking, I mean, they're probably going to struggle to win 9 games this year. Just
Man,
by, but obviously, I'd rather them have a slow start and a great finish. So
yeah,
you gotta hope for that if you're a Jets fan. But hey, a win is a win. But you're right, they did give you a heart attack. Gave me a heart attack too. I was like, yo, it's 17-17 at one point. What are y'all doing?
yeah, yeah. It generally was, and I this so this year, bad teams are playing well,
Yeah,
which no one expected, and injuries are piling up again, and also the run game is the pass game is down,
yeah.
which is just going to be it's going to be a very interesting year.
That's smart football. These, mind you, half the damn league is basically Mike Shanahan tree, Kyle
Yeah,
Shanahan, Kubiak tree. So a lot of those guys emphasis on running the football, and I'm glad that is coming back. I'm glad
yeah,
that is coming back. Run the damn ball, man. So
and the
very,
kickers are being worked.
they are being worked, boy. That's a, boy. These kickers all across the NFL, they are banging 50 yarders, bro, with ease,
Yeah,
man. Shout out to the kickers, bro. I gotta give a hand clap for them. They don't get enough love, man, but they are truly showing this year why they are NFL caliber kickers. They are banging the crap out of these footballs, bro. And honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like it feels like every 50 yarder is going in, except for Justin Tucker. you know, and he's supposed to be the best. But yeah, everyone so far is just like nailing it, bro. Like no worries. Akuna Matata. What a
yeah.
wonderful phrase. You know,
It really is. They should get more money with the amount they are being worked.
and a lot of these kickers are getting paid some good money. You saw Harrison Bucker
Mhm.
contract. To kick a damn ball, to be, if I tell my son, if you want to be special at something, be special at kicking a damn ball, man. These kickers are getting paid now, bro. They're getting paid. You know, for good reason though. They're special players, man, to kick that football. Because I know I can't do that to save my life. I couldn't.
Don't
I
organise.
don't. You couldn't even pay me to kick a ball right. Fine Robin says, I'm late, backing up a bit, and we'll rewatch the entire episode later. Good to see you guys, Carlos and TJ.
Hello, hello,
Thank you, Final
Thunderama.
Rama. Hope Barbara G is doing well, says PJ. What's good? All right, y'all. That was our what the fudge cake moment. Let's go to our picks and predictions, y'all,
Here we
for
go.
week 3, man. This is going to be good. Mind you guys, we have 2 Monday night football games. So be aware of that. I'm actually going to call the Commanders versus Bengals game. So I'm very
Ooh.
excited about that next Monday. Well, this Monday coming up, excuse me. All right, but let's start off with the lowly Thursday night football game. We just talked about those New York Jets, but uh, before I do that, let me get a pen and paper so I can make sure I write everything
Yeah,
down.
no worries.
Hold on.
So you went 6-10, I believe, last week, if I've done my math right. Uh, and I went 7-10. Not good. Absolutely not good. Um, so in total, oh yeah, I trust you have the total, and then obviously the week after the Pickums, we're both 2-2. So T is 2 and C is 2. Do very different methods, I imagine, him and I. Right, let's have a look then. Week one.
I'm back. I'm back. My bad, y'all.
You're back, you're back.
I'm back.
You went 6-10, didn't you, last week?
Unfortunately, I did, man. 6 and freaking
Oh,
10. It was a bad. I mean, it's almost like what could go wrong went wrong, boy. It was bad. Everyone was getting their ass whipped, bro. But
yeah.
that is great for the league, though. Right
Mm-hmm.
now, nationwide, outside of the Panthers being complete ass, we had some really good games, man. some
No,
really
that's true.
good
That's
close
true.
games. Like a lot of these games have been very, very close. A lot of low scoring games. I'm loving that. Not a lot of games in the 30s, right? Not a lot of these teams are both hitting 30s. Matter of fact, have we had a single game yet where both teams hit 30? Who
Yes.
both that game?
Oh,
What game so far has
we
both teams
have.
hit 30?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh no, it's 34-29. Sorry, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay.
40-10. New Orleans Saints.
No, I
That's
Saints,
that's
baby.
week one. We got a couple close, but week one, no. Let's have a quick look. Week two. Definitely don't think anything in week two. Uh, no, so far.
Yeah, so I'm
41.
saying it's been a lot of defense, a lot of running the football. Eating that
Yep.
clock up. I'm loving it, man. I'm down for it. All right, let's get it, man. Thursday night football. We have the 1-1 versus 1-1. Patriots versus Jets. Both teams in the AFC East. This is already, in my opinion, a must-win game for both teams, especially the New York Jets. If you want to
I
establish you are
agree.
the king of this division, you've got to win this game. I'm gonna go first. Give me New York to win this game. Barely though. It's gonna be a really, really close game. Whatever the plus minus is, the spread, give me Patriots spread. But I think the Jets pull it off. I'm gonna go with something like 19-17. I'm gonna say something like that.
I agree. I feel this Patriots team scrappy. They're going to keep themselves in games, but I think New York should be able to win this game. But it is going to be a very close. It's either going to be one of those boring games where it's going to. I know you like low scoring games, but I imagine it's going to be field goal one quarter, maybe touchdown the next.
Yeah.
Like not going to hardly anything happening, but I think the Jets will be able to just pull away slightly.
Tuck says, Carlos, please defeat TJ next week, please. That is easier said than done, man. Hey, man, tell the Ravens and them to start winning the crap, bro. Shoot. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. All right, so we're both going Jets on that one. Let's go with our next one. We have the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tennessee Titans. It's going to be Malik Willis facing his former
Oh,
team.
gee.
So
Yeah.
storylines are really good for this one. Who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm going to go Green Bay. I think their team is better put together, and the Merriman, um, I don't think he's ready yet, and he will throw the game away. So I'm going to go with Green Bay to win this game. I think they're better coached as well.
Yep, I agree. Green Bay. Give me Green Bay. Their defense. The Titans' offense is just not gonna. They're barely gonna score any time 20 points or more in a game. Give me Packers to win. Low scoring game though. I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna go 23-19, 23-18, something like that in this game. Give me Green Bay to win. Malik Willis to get revenge on his former team, and
Ooh.
a lot of talk about Will Levis still the guy. We'll find out, but give me the Packers to
Still better than Ryan Tannehill.
still better Ryan Tannehill. You're right about that. You are right about that. Jeez. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling. Now, New York Giants at the Cleveland Browns. I'll go first. Give me
Yeah,
Cleveland
of course.
to win back-to-back games. So I think Cleveland's defense versus Giants offense. I'll go with the defense of Cleveland any day. I think they kind of wrote their ship around when they beat the Jaguars in more of a Cleveland Browns fashion defensively
Hmm.
as well. So I think they do the same thing against New York. But one thing, I will not be shocked if the Giants find a way to win this game. But Daniel Jones has really got to put this team on his back if they want to be Cleveland in Cleveland. But give me the Browns though to win this.
No, which is fair. Which is fair. Yeah, Watson looked okay. He looks good. He looked better in this game, but I think it's the Giants. Like if the Cleveland lose to the Giants, I'll be more terrified for Cleveland
I
than I
know,
would be the
right?
Giants success.
All
Yeah,
right, so we're
I give
both
me
going
Cleveland.
Cleveland right now. Chicago at Indianapolis. Bears versus Colts. Who you got in this one, TJ?
Ooh.
I know it's a nail biter this one.
I'm gonna go. I know he had a bad game last time. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts. Chicago, they kind of similarly sort of kept up with Houston for a bit, what I saw, but I don't think I don't think that's because their rookie QB, Caleb Williams. I'm going to go with the Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts to win this game. I feel like they need to use Anthony Richardson's legs a bit more. But yeah, the Colts should hopefully win this game.
I agree with you, man. I'm going Colts as well. I think Colts will win this
Awesome.
game. Their defense hasn't been really shown yet this year per se, but I feel like they'll dominate the Bears right now. That the interior, the Bears O line has been atrocious. The interior for the Colts is their bread and butter. With
Hmm.
Buckner, those guys down there, I think they'll go and blow it up. And I think I see a long day coming for Caleb Williams, unfortunately. So
Oh yeah.
give me the Colts to win this at home against Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, our next game on the docket, y'all. The Houston Texans taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I'll go first.
Ooh.
Yo, if Justin Jefferson was 100% healthy for this game, I probably would have went for the Vikings. But he will not be healthy for the game. He might not even play this game. Give me
Oh.
Houston to win this game. But close though, close. Vikings defense, look, they beat the Niners of all teams, right?
Yeah.
So this should be a very close game, but I feel like the Texans are going to go ahead and squeak this one out. Give me Houston. But I'll tell you what, though, Houston, if they win this game, they'll have all my love and support because this is a tough game to play in with a confident Viking squad.
Yeah, and who would have thought that this game would be the game to watch this week?
Right.
Like, especially with Andy Dalton. Um, what was the injury with Justin Jefferson?
Man, it was it had to be a leg injury because he was
It was a high thigh
okay
bruise.
because he was being carried by two teammates.
Yeah, it looks a lot serious. So, cancer physically,
I
blah, blah,
haven't heard
blah,
anything about him being out yet, but I'm just saying like he
is
just
questionable.
yeah he won't be 100% in this game. And Jefferson has played a big role in the first two games of the year. You know, obviously
Yeah.
that 97-yard touchdown catch and run was awesome that he had from Sam Darnold. So that really changed the game, in my opinion, for the Vikings. Without that play, I think the 49ers come back and win that game. But still,
So
uh,
yeah, according to the latest, this is on the Vikings themselves. According to their O'Connell, their head coach, just left the game with a thigh bruise.
mhm,
So must have been one hell of a hit, one crazy hit,
yeah,
and he's considered day to day. Handled it very well.
I think he'll
Happened
play.
at a
I
Brooklyn.
think he'll play. I'm not worried about him
I
not
do as
playing. I
well.
just don't think he'll be a 100%. He might be a decoy, and the Texans don't really care about decoys. And then we have Stephon Diggs facing his former team with the Vikings. So we got a lot of that going on.
I do. So this is why I'm very torn. I think in my heart, I'm thinking about going Minnesota. I really am.
Go do it.
I'm
Hey,
gonna do it. I'm gonna risk it. I'm
there you
gonna go
go.
Minnesota.
There you go.
I've got the lead at the moment,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna play with it a bit. So I'm gonna go with Minnesota to win
Hey,
the game.
if there's one game you will risk it, it's this game. I feel you because
Yeah.
I thought long and hard about it too. If Jefferson was like absolutely healthy, like nothing happened, I probably would have went Minnesota as well. But he's been such a big part for this success so far. I think him being under, maybe if he's playing 75%, I'm like, ugh. I got Infinity said, yo, Carlos, TJ, and PJ, what's up? Infinity said,
Hi,
what's up,
Infinity.
IP? What's up, Infinity? Who that? All right. Speaking of who that nation, we got the Eagles taking on the Saints. Eagles 1-1, Saints 2-0. Both teams should have been 2-0 in this game. But, that's my last
Yep,
time
yep, yep,
harping
yep,
on the
yep.
Eagles. Who you got in
No,
this
go
one,
for it.
TJ? You first.
Saints. Saints. I
Saints.
like if their running game and their O line is anything, there's not going to be any pressure to go to Derek Carr because our D line doesn't exist already, and that
Yeah.
was on a bad Atlanta offensive line. And Alvin Kamara might have 7 rushing touchdowns. I honestly do. It's going to be interesting to see if the offense can keep up. But it's Saints easy.
I'm going New Orleans as well. If it was in Philadelphia,
Nah,
maybe
I don't.
maybe it'd have been somewhat closer. I'm not gonna call it a blowout. Maybe it might be a blowout, but I'm definitely going Saints like plus 7.5 in this game. Um, you know, if
Okay.
I didn't have a lock for the Saints in Week 1, this probably was my lock. I'm back one because for some strange reason we always play Philadelphia very good, no matter what team we got. We always play them good. But yeah, give me the Saints. They're rocking and rolling, man, and they're on turf again. My only concern is the first time the Saints go on grass. That's where I'm like, okay, this we will see now. The speed won't really be there per se. Can they still run the same crazy offense style with on grass? I'll find out. But right now they're on turf. Give me Saints to win this game.
Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Should be horrible.
All right, we got Chargers versus Steelers. This is going to be a good one. Steelers are first home game of the year. Both these teams are
Mhm.
2-0, which means one of these teams will be 3-0 when it's all said and done.
Damn. Who
Yo,
even saw that
who
coming?
would have saw that coming? The Chargers or the Steelers? Give me Pittsburgh though. Bully
Really?
both. Look, this is going to be a smash mouth game. Whatever the under is, go with the under. Both these teams are going to run the ball. They're going to play great defense. It's going to be an ugly game. I've got Pittsburgh winning in ugly fashion. I got Pittsburgh 13-10 over the Chargers. Give me the
Wow.
Steelers to win this game.
Hey, no, it's just fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel like what they've got is working again. Ground and pounds, 131 yards on the ground, only 130 in the air, only been asked for 20 times. It's going to be one of those run the ball. I know, obviously, TJ Watt might stop that, but I think the Chargers are going to go for it.
Hey, this is one of those games. Anyone can win this one, and this is like my kind of game. Rough,
Yes.
smash mouth defense. I'm hoping the Chargers can come with that same kind of defense they've shown so far this year against the Raiders and the Panthers. But obviously you have the Steelers again, so we'll see. It should be a good one though in that one. So I'm going Steelers. You going Chargers? Let's go. Broncos at the Buccaneers. Broncos at Buccaneers. Who you got in this game, brother?
Buccaneers. Um, Baker is baking. They've got something good going.
Said
I
Baker
know
is
he was.
bacon.
He is. He is
Baker is
baking.
bacon, baby.
Um, I know. Obviously, Baker did end up on his bum quite a lot.
He did, boy. Shout out to my
He
man
did.
Hutchinson. That dude is a freaking
Hutchison.
beast.
He
Lord,
did.
five
He
sacks in one
really is.
game is crazy.
Woo.
Crazy, dude. Is awesome.
I just haven't liked Bo Nix. What I've seen of him, I've not been a fan. I know he's a rookie. It's only his second game, but I think the Buccaneers are a better team right now, a more put together team, and I think they'll win.
Yeah, I was eating that rat cheese a lot with Sean Payton. With Sean Payton's just crazy confidence in Bo Nix. Nah, he's looked bad. Bo Nix can't throw
Yeah.
the ball further than 15 yards. Just being real. Like, no, he is what he is. He's very accurate with the intermediate stuff, the short passing. But I mean, any professional football player at quarterback is going to be kind of accurate throwing the ball 5 yards, 10 yards at the most. But whenever he's asked to throw in the air 20 plus yards, it's been horrendous. It's been ugly. A lot of ducks,
Mhm.
a lot of bad. Just I don't like it, man. Give me the Buccaneers in a beatdown.
Yeah, fair.
I hate to say that because I'm trying to hope the Buccaneers lose. I need them to lose this game, but regardless though, they should win the
Like,
thing in a beatdown.
imagine that. The South would potentially have two playoff teams.
I hope Saints are involved. That's all I care for. All right, we got a game of the week: Panthers versus Raiders. Now I'm playing, but
Oh,
Carolina.
fun.
So they benched Bryce Young. In comes Andy Dalton.
Yep.
He's going to be the new starting quarterback for the Panthers from here on out, unless he gets hurt or he doesn't play well. Also, but against the Raiders, off of that big win against the Ravens. I'm gonna go.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the Raiders. Although I think the Panthers, with the new addition of Dalton, I think they play a lot better. One thing about Dalton, see, the thing about Bryce Young, if you don't have the strength, the physical strength, if you don't have the arm, if you don't have the legs or the body, what you need to have is the mind. You need to
Hmm.
have the mind, right? That's where a lot of quarterbacks who are not athletically gifted, like Tom Brady, their mind is the reason why they win a lot of these games. Young doesn't have that. Dalton has a little more than Bryce Young. So what I'm saying is those throws, those reads that were there, but Bryce Young took too long to process it. Dalton will not take that long. So give me the Raiders to win this one, but I think a close game. Las Vegas over Carolina.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And yeah, I agree. Um, Gardner Minshew, okay, it wasn't the best game, but they're a harder opponent, and they're going to ride that win into this game. And hey, the Panthers, if you lose, you're one step closer to the first overall pick.
Yeah, either what's his name, Beck from Georgia, Shador
Beck
Sanders.
or Shazier
Yeah,
Sanders.
so who knows? Monica is in the building. The beautiful Monica says, "Hello, fellas. I'm loving the jersey, Sir Saints Nation." But it's not our favorite
Nice.
number. No, it's not. Honestly, I wanted to wear white, and I was like, "Damn it!" And I was rushing, and I grabbed the Michael Thomas jersey. I'm sorry, I
Ah.
didn't want to. I was trying to find the Drew Brees jersey, but it was like I was rushing. So the white one was right there. I was like, "Where's my Drew Brees jersey at?" The white one. I said, "You know what? I'm gonna just grab the Michael Thomas one."
Why?
I was hoping no one would recognize that, but darn you, Monica, she caught me.
Why the hatred to Michael Thomas?
Why? Just
No, just
Google Michael
curious.
Thomas versus the Saints, man. Just Google it. You'll see all the hatred, man. That dude was
Yeah, no,
he
I know.
went on yeah, he went on social media just blasting the waters and all business, and man, dude, he was the one that had surgery late as hell in the off season. Right? If you knew you
Yeah.
needed surgery, why and he was mad because Sean Payton called him out about doing that. If you knew you needed surgery because he was trying to not have surgery, but he waited till like August to have the surgery,
Hmm.
and he was going to miss like 8 weeks, which is crazy. And then he just never rehabbed right, and since then he had just been downhill. So yeah, it
No,
sucks.
no, I get yeah.
But
I
but
get.
but
I saw the beef. I saw the
yeah,
beef.
he didn't like all that. So yeah, we not Michael Thomas fans, but it's funny. I got like freaking three Michael Thomas jerseys, and I hate it. I was like, no, because one I bought myself, two was given to me. I was like, what the all these Michael Thomas jerseys, god dog. But at the time though, he was my second favorite player. Well, my third favorite player. It was Drew Brees, then Demar Davis, and then Michael Thomas. Oh,
What
I
was it?
lied. I lied. Fourth favorite player. Alvin Kamara is third.
For Evan Kamara.
Oh, I lied.
I
Fifth.
know.
I
I get
lied.
you.
Fifth. I fifth. Cam Jordan. Cam Jordan. I'm missing. Jeez, I'm sorry, y'all. It's Drew Brees. At the time, it was Drew Brees. Hold on. It was Drew Brees, Demario Davis, Alvin Kamara, Cam Jordan, Michael Thomas. Those were my top five at that particular juncture. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Fair
keep it
enough.
moving,
Fair
man. We
enough.
got the Miami Dolphins at the Seattle Seahawks. Should be a really good one. Dolphins at 1-1. Seahawks to know, but there is no Tua Tagovailoa.
No,
Word on the street was they did get what's his name from the Ravens, the backup quarterback,
Huntley.
Huntley. I want to say Hintley so bad. Huntley is gonna. I don't know if he's gonna start. I think it's gonna be obviously Skylar Thompson, which is uh
Ugh.
oh, my bad. Who you got in this game? My bad. Who you got?
Uh, I put Minnesota against. Sorry, that's not. It's not Minnesota versus Miami. It's
No,
Miami versus.
Seattle.
Uh, there you go. I've got Seattle. Um, even with Tua in the game, it Miami didn't look good against Buffalo. They really didn't. Tua looked off, and obviously they're going with Sky Thompson, which makes them look even worse. I'm going to go with Seattle. I think they are just put a team better put together.
Yeah, I'm going Seattle as well, man. With the injury to Tua, it's going to be kind of rough. I've seen Skylar Thompson in action too many times for me to have any hopes for the Dolphins to win this game. It's in Seattle. The crowd is nasty. There'll be a quiet 3-0 team, which is crazy for Seattle, right? If they do win this game.
Yeah.
Dan says Carlos winners next stream after tonight. Honestly, it might not be till Saturday because or Friday. But I'll be Wednesday.
Understandable.
I got things with the kids. Thursday, things with the kids as well. And then Friday, not quite sure, but for sure we'll be back on Saturday and Sunday. So y'all stay tuned for that. Well, I'm not for sure about Sunday, but we'll see how my life goes. I don't know yet. So don't take anything I said with a grain of salt, man. Do not take anything I said. I promise you. I don't know what we're doing right now.
He's streaming every day.
Yeah, Fitty, we just said yeah, the Dolphins have Huntley, but will Huntley start? No, I don't know if he's starting this game. He might start next game because I can almost guarantee that Thompson will struggle. If he does struggle,
Hey,
give
yeah.
me Huntley to start next game.
It's just an awful situation they've got
Yeah,
down in
it
Miami. I
is.
know Tua has said he's not going to retire. It's a situation where yeah, the injury looks good and that concussions aren't fun, but simply because of his history, this is rough. This is
All
just
right,
awful.
which could be a game of the week right here, or at least the most talked about game. The Baltimore
Mm.
Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. This should be a good one. Look, both teams desperate, and here's why:
Yeah,
Ravens coming in 0-2. Dallas got embarrassed by the New Orleans Saints. Who's going to win this game? Is my turn, right?
it is indeed.
I'm going with Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys to win this game. Unfortunately,
Wow.
yeah, I hate saying that, but give me the Cowboys to win this game. I think for some reason, the Ravens, man, they just don't tickle my fancy for some reason, man. They just don't.
I
I don't
understand.
know what that term means at all. It could be meaning balls. I don't know what it means. But regardless, though, it doesn't tickle my fancy. I'm not cool with it.
I don't know what it
I don't know
means.
what it
It
means. It
could
could be
be
something
balls.
horrible. Could be something real nasty, perverted. But regardless, though, whatever is tickling it, it's tickling it. Or it doesn't tickle it. How about that? So the Ravens, I don't know. And can you imagine the panic if the Ravens do lose this game 0-3? But give me Dallas to win this game in a very shootout like game. Cross my fingers for the
Fair enough,
Ravens
fair enough.
beatdown, though.
I know. I was going to say, when did you become a cowboy, Carlos?
Oh
You
no.
gonna walk in with a hat next
Yeah.
time? Gonna have the
Hey,
cowboy
hey,
boots?
don't you put that on Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I think Baltimore's gonna win this game. Um, Dallas. Hey, if Baltimore is smart, what should they do?
Oh,
They should
run the
run
ball.
the damn ball, especially against that line which let Alvin Kamara feast. Um, so yeah, they should run the ball. They should win this game, and I am going to go with Baltimore to upset Dallas even more.
God. Hey, Daniel, it's all good, man. Your wife is more important than this channel and this streams, man. Take care
Oh,
of your
of
wife,
course,
bro.
yes.
Yeah, take care of your wife, dog. And man, we're praying for her recovery and her safety through the surgery, man. So yeah, appreciate all you do for the channel, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Look after it. Hope everything goes well.
That's
And,
right. Let's go with our next game in the docket. So you're going with the Ravens. I'm going with Cowboys in this game. Let's go with the next one now. The San Francisco 49ers versus the Los Angeles Rams.
ooh.
Rams coming to 0-2. 49ers with a devastating loss to the Vikings. But who you got in this game?
I've got the Niners, unfortunately. I think they're going to have a bounce back game. I think they might bully the Rams at some point. The Rams, unfortunately, are just injured. Their O line's banged up. Their wide receivers are banged up. Stafford, he's okay, but he is quite old. And if that O line's letting Bosa get to him constantly, he's going to hit banged up pretty quickly.
Yeah. Uh,
So, yeah.
give me San Fran as well, man. Like I mentioned earlier, Puka Nakua and Cooper Kupp are out of this game now. Who the hell
Oh,
is Stafford going to throw the ball to?
isn't it Aaron Robinson? Is he?
No,
Isn't he on
I
the?
don't know. He bounced away, went to the Steelers, and then now he's with somebody else that I have no clue who it is. I think matter of fact, he got whoever he was on this year. He got released.
Oh,
Yeah, in
gosh.
preseason, he got released. So I don't know who the hell. But right now it's nobody.
Let's
He
have a
has
look.
no one to throw it to, man.
That's gonna wind me up that I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm going with San
Uh,
Francisco. I'm not going to say beat down, but I'll tell you what, that Rams game with the Niners in Los Angeles is always pro San Francisco Niners fans. It's crazy. Like if you watch that game, look at all the red you're going to see in SoFi Stadium. It's going to be crazy. This might as well be a Niners home game. I got the Niners win this one. I'm gonna say big. I'm gonna go big. If you thought that Cardinals game a 41-10 beatdown, wait till the Niners come in there after a loss too. Oh yeah, give me San Francisco.
oh, yeah, they're gonna be annoyed. Jimmy G's on the Rams.
Oh,
Since
hey,
when?
really?
Yeah.
Glad he's somewhere.
Oh, I'm thinking of Davis Allen. That's bad. My bad.
All right, we got a Lions versus Cardinals. Another one on paper that looks pretty good. 1-1 or both teams. Yo, I'm going with Arizona.
Arizona.
Give me Arizona with the slight upset. I like what I saw from this team the first 2 weeks. They should have beat the Bills, had to lead the entire game and but lost it.
Mhm.
I think Kyler Murray is on one this year, and I would not be shocked if the first 5 6 weeks of the season, minus Derek Carr and the Saints going crazy, Kyler Murray might be on MVP watch. I'm just saying
Ooh, wow.
he has looked that good. He looks confident in the pocket. He, unlike these other quarterbacks, he knows when to scramble. He knows when to scramble and scramble for yards or scramble for to throw it as well. So he knows that. He knows that. Give me Arizona in a slight upset. I like this Cardinals team, and although I picked them to win 7 or 8 games this year, or maybe even 9, I forgot what I did. But still, look at this team the first 2 weeks. This is a dangerous team. I know what this is a team that nobody wants to play right now.
You gave them 7 wins.
7 wins. Yep. So
You gave them 7 wins.
I'm feeling the kind of 9 10ish right now with Arizona. I really am.
Mhm.
I really am, man.
Uh, I get you. I get you. They look really well, especially they seem to have found their finally found their wide receiver
Marvin
to
Harrison.
replace Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Um, I get you. They fought hard. They fought well. The head coach knows what he's doing, which again I apologize for pooping on him all last year. Um, I'm going to go with Detroit. I think it's going to be a harsh, fought game. I reckon both QBs going to make mistakes, and I reckon this is going to be another one
I
win
I
by the
I
last person who has the
I
ball.
give you $5 right now if you can name the Cardinals head coach right now in 3 seconds.
Jonathan Gannon.
Damn it!
it
I'm out of
was my
$5,
it
y'all.
was my DC.
Cause I thought you didn't know his name. My bad,
Yeah.
PJ. See, just giving away money. We do that anyways. So I thought she didn't know it. Dan says, good night, Carly. Said the surgery was today. I was reading a book for 5 hours. Yo.
Oh
I mean, yeah,
gosh.
well, hey, congrats on her recovery, man. And yeah,
Mhm.
just take care of your wife, dog. Monica with the kiss emojis. Yes, ma'am. Gotta love it. All right,
Uh,
yeah. So you're going with Detroit. I'm going to Arizona. But I tell you what, all honestly, I think this might be the best game of the week. I'm looking forward to this game for sure. I'm looking
yeah. No, I
crazy
agree.
forward to this game. So should be one. Now Sunday night football. Here we go, y'all. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Atlanta Falcons. Uh, who you got in this one, TJ?
Kansas City. Like Kansas City didn't look the best against the Bengals, but people are saying the Bengals have got the have sort of built the formula to beat KC, and they always have struggled against Bengals. But it's the Atlanta Falcons. I don't think they beat my birds, but I think KC can eat them pretty quickly.
KC is Rob Pacheco in this game. He did get hurt.
True,
He's out 6 to 8 weeks. My concern
that's
for
bad.
Kansas City is, they're not a physical team when you take out Pacheco. Pacheco is he brings the physicality on offense for this team.
Hunt though,
What's up?
they got Hunt. They re-signed Kareem
Kareem
Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. That's good. That's
Yeah.
good though. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good job for them. I didn't know that. Congrats. You forgive him. You forgive the man, and you bring him back in. No, that
Mhm.
takes moxie right there. Um, yeah, I'm going with the upset in this. Give
Oh,
me Atlanta. Give me Atlanta.
Carl, oh, you must need a shower, Carlos.
I
Like,
know.
come
I picked the
on.
Cowboys and the Falcons to win. I'm just, you know, maybe it might be
Cowboys.
psychology. Maybe I'm hoping that I picked them so they can lose. I don't know, but I got a feeling that Atlanta's going to come in this game. They already won a tough Monday night game against the Eagles. I'm feeling like the Falcons that might have woke them up. I'm scared.
Oh,
I'm nervous as a Saints fan. It might have woke them up, and I can see where Atlanta wins this game. I could just see it, and I think Kirk Cousins got confidence thanks to the freaking Eagles. Gave him confidence. I think he'll ride it out, and I want to see Kansas City play without Pacheco. They got like I said, they got Hunt, but Hunt isn't the same Hunt he was 7 8 years ago,
that's
7
true.
years ago. But still, I want to see how they can master the physicality because they don't run that style of offense that most of these teams run. Um, but it's a physical brand. Falcons don't like physicality, but Kareem Hunt is in between the physical and a kind of flex runner. So I don't know yet. We'll see though. But give me Atlanta in the upset though.
Oh, I didn't know you were a cowboy from Georgia, Carlos. Playing all three teams.
McNeese Cowboys from Georgia, Texas. Oh man, yeah, I'm sick to my stomach. All right, we have our double header, y'all, for Monday Night Football. The first one, the game I'm not gonna call Jaguars versus Bills. Here we go.
Ooh.
Uh, this one,
Your turn.
I'm gonna really love this game. I think it's gonna be a fantastic game, but give me the Bills to win this game. I want to say Jaguars so bad because I'm gonna hate to see the Jaguars go 0-3. But give me the Bills to win this game. This Bills team, fantastic right now, and it's almost
Yeah.
like you could take the players out the system, but you can't take the system out the players. This Bills defense over the last 4 or 5 years now has led the league in turnovers. Right,
Yep.
right now through 2 games, they lead the league in turnovers. So it's
Yep.
almost like this team just, I don't care, take the players out. We'll get new players, and as long as they follow our scheme on defense, we'll be fine. And I had a feeling, I was like, well, two things can happen for Josh Allen. He can implode without a star receiver, or he can actually be comfortable and be himself without a receiver like Stephon Diggs in his ear 24/7. So far, the latter is working. He can just be free and confident and play his game and just throw the open guy. Give me Buffalo to win this game over Jacksonville.
No, which is fair. Which is fair. I agree. I think I owe Buffalo an apologies. I had them like not making the playoffs, going like 8 wins.
Oh yeah,
Uh, yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly was speaking out my bottom right there. Josh Allen, their defense looks better than what I was expecting. They should hopefully beat the Jaguars.
gotcha. Infinity says, is it just me or do y'all also not like the double Monday Night Football games? I
Oh,
don't
it's
like.
awful.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Monday night should be for one night, one game, one game, all eyes on that one game. I don't like the doubleheader version because now, I got to sit through both of these games. I can't really relax and watch one game, unless you have two TVs in your room and you just a ball like that. Then okay, but still, I don't want to concentrate on two games on Monday Night Football. I want one game. But and here's my thing: if you're gonna do that, there better be a clear reason to do that. There is no clear
Yeah,
reason to have two games on Monday Night Football. There's no special reason. There's no clear reason. And if you're gonna do a doubleheader, at least have the second game be a team on the West Coast. That way we can have two games completely separate. That's
yeah,
all I'm saying.
that makes
Or
sense.
or or, or if not, you can start the West Coast game like right towards the end of the first game. You know, I don't mind having the start time at 8:30 my time. The first game come on at 6. So that's 2.5 hours. So no, you have like an hour left of the last game while the first hour of the second game is going on. I don't mind that at all. But to put these games in intertwined, they're like an hour and some change different. So I'm like, yo, okay, this don't make any sense. So I
No,
agree.
no,
I agree with you,
I agree.
Infinity. I hate the double Monday Night Football format. I hate it. All right,
Yep.
Monica says Bills all the way. Lead the way.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Bills
So we're
all the
both going with
way.
the Bills in this one. Let's go with our next game. Our last game, Monday Night Football, the game that I will be calling this Monday, you guys. I will be calling this game. The Washington Commanders taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. My first look at Jaden Daniels. I cannot wait to. That's why
Mhm.
I'm calling that game because I want to get some Jaden Daniels action right now. Pause. Um, so, um, oh man, this is tough for me, bro. This is tough, but give me the
What are we
Bengals.
thinking?
I'm going Bengals.
Bengals.
0-2. As much as I want to say the Commanders, and I feel it in my blood a little bit, I'm gonna hold off. Bengals can ill afford. Mind the Commanders can't get a touchdown right now. It's been all field goals for these guys, pretty much. So
Mhm.
far in the year, they had what 9 field goals and one touchdown, I believe.
It's something
So
ridiculous
I'm like,
like
yo,
that.
they can't get in the end zone. Bengals play really good defense at home. Hopefully, this won't be a repeat of the Patriots game for the Bengals. I think with that game against the Chiefs, that's the Bengals team that I know
They
that's
woke
really
up.
good. That's the Joe Burrow that I know. Give me the Bengals to win this game. Close game. I really think that Daniels is going to have a great game though. Like I told you, he is my rookie of the year. He's gonna win it by a
I,
landslide.
I am a bit shocked about that. I honestly thought you were going to go Washington.
No, I thought about it. I'm going Cincinnati.
Damn. Okay. Yeah. No. I agree. I think Cincinnati's going to win this game. I don't think it's going to be as close as that. I think there might be a bit of a cakewalk.
Mm,
Might be. But this is when you need to look at your future QB and see what he's made out of.
yeah, yeah.
And I think he's going to perform well. I like what I've seen of him so far.
I think so too. That's why I'm calling this game instead of the Bills Jaguars game. We know what we're going to get from Trevor Lawrence and Josh Allen. I want to see Jaden Daniels and Joe Burrow go at it, man. It's going to be awesome. So that's why I picked that game to call. Um, yeah, give me that
Lovely.
way. That way I can watch a little bit of the Jaguars Bills game before I call this game. So it's like best of both worlds.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
I think we're only splitting three
We
times.
we are different on one, two, three, four.
Four. That's the
Four
most in the
games.
year.
Yep, 4 games so far we deferred on. So that could be the difference, man. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose all 4 of those, but hey, because mines were a little bit a little wild, but they're off of gut feelings.
No,
So
I get you. I get you.
sorry. Who wanted me to beat you again? Somebody wanted me to beat you. Oh,
I don't know if
Tuck
that
the
was
puppy.
me.
Tuck the puppy
I
wanted me to.
assume she wanted your Saints to beat me since
Oh,
she's a Cowboys
oh,
fan.
I want you saying I want my side to beat the crap out your Eagles. I do, just because that stunt they played last night. I want them to beat the crap out of Philadelphia.
I'm sorry.
I had a dream. I ain't gonna lie. I had a dream. It was 52-7. I woke up. I was like, yeah, let's go. I want that kind
Let's
of game.
go.
52-7.
52-7. Oh, my goodness.
I think. We're not scoring 52 in that game, but still, I had a dream. I don't know if it was a dream or I had like a daydream or something while I was at work or something.
I
But I was like 52-7. Whoa, okay.
That'd be lovely. That would be awful to me. Lovely for you.
No, well, yeah, but I think honestly though that is I got the Saints win that one. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
same.
say about 2 touchdowns. I say they win by 2 touchdowns.
I see it going about
It's just
22,
the
24.
way we've been running and the defense I saw, man. I mean, you guys gave it 29 to the Packers and then that easy little drive you guys gave it to Kirk Cousins in the last minute. I'm like, oh my
Oh.
god, okay, all right, yeah, I'm going Saints all day over this one. But all right, speaking of me locking up the Saints, although I cannot do that, let's go with our week 3 locks right now. So TJ, who is your lock
Ooh.
for week 3? I got mine.
Well, you got yours. Well, apart from having a massive heart attack by the Jets, which is not good, I was like, Carlos has got the right method. He just follows Carolina, but against Vegas. I'm going to go with Cleveland.
Cleveland. You go
Cleveland
Cleveland. Dang it, Cleveland over the Giants.
Giants.
All right,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get it. Hold on, let me write it down so I can remember this time. I'll be forgetting. I be knowing mine. I'll be forgetting yours. All right, I'm going with the Buccaneers. Give me Tampa Bay
Buccaneers.
over Broncos. Give me the
Makes
Buccaneers
sense.
over the Broncos. They're at home. That defense is going to be just absolutely just crazy on my guy. He's been so bad I forgot his name now. Bo Nix. Dude's like
Bone
20,
it.
28 years old, but nah. Uh, my lock for week 3 is the Buccaneers over the Broncos. Your lock for week 3 is the Browns over the Giants. So I
Yeah.
look right now we're both 2-0 with our locks, man.
We're
So
both, you've survived double what you did last
I
year.
did what I'm telling
Last
you.
year.
I almost thought about going with the format with the Panthers, but I'm like with Andy Dalton in there against the Raiders. I'm
Ooh.
like, let me not go that route. That might be a sneaky game. So I'm not gonna go with that. But let me go with Tampa Bay over Denver, and you got Cleveland over New York Giants. So that should be 3-0 for both of us. Hopefully, that's some good locks though.
Fingers
Playing is
crossed.
smart
Fingers
now. Playing
crossed.
is smart this year. Not just saying
Yeah,
some dumb shit now. All right, man. Where we at? So we are week 3 locks. Thank y'all for that. So I
yeah,
hope you guys understood where we're going. We were trying to help you guys out for your locks, man. So far, we haven't failed each other.
Oh yeah, we're doing well. We're doing very
Yeah,
well.
if you follow my,
But
if you followed me last year, you were madly disappointed in me. Oh,
but then again,
hey, I was horrible with them locks. Them locks is horrible, man.
hold on.
I'm glad I
I
didn't go
still have it.
Baltimore over the Raiders, boy. That would have been Lord. That
Embarrassing.
would have been embarrassing. Yeah, that would have hurt my feelings. What? Would have hurt my feelings, y'all. All right, that is it for
So
the stream, y'all. Time to wrap
yeah,
it up. Any questions you guys have, please feel free to answer right now. Me and TJ and PJ
hold
will
on.
answer any question. What's up, TJ?
You went Denver week 1 last year.
I did, man.
Denver. Was it Denver
It's
over? Oh, it was Denver. Where is he? Where is it?
what was it, man? Yeah, I was just feeling myself, man.
Detroit, Atlanta. I'm trying to find it. I have it all written down. I just Denver versus Vegas,
Damn, Vegas
and
won that game.
Vegas won that game.
Man, see what I'm saying? That was crazy, bro. Because this was Russell Wilson and Sean Payton, those guys,
And that was
man.
Mike McDaniel's led
Yeah,
Vegas.
man. Look at this bull crap, man. They were out to get me, man. That's what it was. Monica said the
And
Saints
then you
coming
were,
back to show out just like the handsome man with the jersey. Yes, man. We try around here. And y'all,
Ooh,
hey, TJ,
yes.
hold on. We got a question from Infinity. Said,
Oh,
what is
hello.
y'all least favorite player on your team? Oh, Lord.
Oh,
That's a tough question, Infinity. Why would you put me on the spot like that? Oh my
least,
God. TJ, you gotta answer that question first, bro, because I gotta think. Your team just
least.
your team just gave a bad loss, man. So I'm pretty sure you got a lot of fresh names right now.
Yeah, yeah. Here's the thing.
Ooh, what is your least favorite player on your team right now? That is crazy.
That's hard. Like I could go with the obvious and saying James Bradbury. Like he cost us the Super Bowl. He got burnt last year, like quite a lot, and we gave him a lot of money. But I'm all disappointed because the guy has been nothing but professional. You know what I mean? Nothing against the person.
I'm
The
trying
play's
so
been
hard to
awful.
think right now, bro, because we've got some dogs everywhere. I got my guy though. I got my guy.
Yeah, you got your guy. Who's your
Yeah,
guy?
my guy Trevor Penning right now. Trevor Penning.
Oh, the
Yeah,
fighter.
yeah. But he's looked good though so far. But he he
Mm,
he is the weak link on our O line right now still. Um, out of all the grades, we were 89, but his grade was a 65 by
ooh,
himself. There were a few times where I saw like he did get pushed back heavily, but thank God we had a 7-man, 8-man protection to where it wasn't noticeable to the eye unless you click on it and you watch strictly him. So he's my least favorite player. Infinity says for me it's Trevor Penning. Yeah. Yep.
Trevor Penn.
Yeah, so Trevor Penning is probably my least favorite player, man, because our O line. Look, all of our athletes, our receivers, running backs, they are doing well, man. Even Williams, who's had a few carries this year, but even his few carries so far this year, he's had some nice carries. So we talk about our receivers, they're deadly. Obviously, Shaheed and Olave, those guys are monsters. And you look at our tight end, Taysom Hill, Jawan Johnson, who hasn't even
Hmm.
had a catch this year, I believe. Jawan Johnson's been very
Really?
quiet. Yeah, very quiet this year. No catches. I'm fine with that though.
Oh.
They still win because he's gonna have his breakout game sooner or later. And yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Trevor Penning. So me and Finny think the same. How about you?
I'm being upset mainly with Bryce Huff quite a lot. Simply because we gave him so much money, all the potential there, and
That's what I thought he was going
he's
with.
actually, yeah, it's
So
just
three
he's
years,
actually
50,
been not there.
54 million.
17 million a year,
Yeah, 54 million. Yep.
and he's not been. He's always been every time you've asked like Nick Fangio, he's not there yet, but he's getting there. He's not there yet, he's getting there. But we've given him 17 million. We got rid of Hassan Reddick because of
No,
this
no,
man.
no pressures right now. Not a because he came from.
Not
Is he from New York? Is he from the Jets? Did he come from New York?
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. No,
Essentially, we traded Hassan Reddick to the Jets for Bryce Huff and a third round pick.
yeah. You're right. Marcus,
Um,
that was a wonderful question. It was a wonderful question. Thank y'all. Keep
it
those
was
questions
really
coming
good,
in. Keep those questions coming in
very
if you
good.
guys want to.
Yeah, it was just really like just a disappointment. And his attitude has been, well, I need to be better. Yeah, I'll just focus on my process. It's like The process ain't working, man.
Yeah, yeah, for real, man.
Nothing. Don't just focus on your process. Your process ain't doing squat.
Sometimes, like, man, just shut up and just do your job, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah, yeah. So that's a good question, though. Appreciate it, Infinity. Thank you for that. Um, yeah, hey, man, I went to work out today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
What time?
so,
Yeah.
yeah, I worked out today. So I got my pants right, and uh, it's so for those who don't know, when I work out, I do lose weight very fast, and I usually
Yeah.
lose my hips. My waist goes down first before anything. I felt so embarrassed, man. I wore these pants, and they didn't even have the strings with it. Usually the strings to tie it up to tighten up your waist. My workout pants. And dude, I probably lost, I don't know, maybe an inch or two already, and
Nice.
I could not. There was no string, so I'm walking and running, sagging my pants. So as I'm running, TJ, I gotta hold my pants up while I'm running with one arm, with one hand while I'm
My
running. Oh,
goodness.
I was so embarrassed, man. I was out there
I'm
for
pretty
hours and
sure that's
change.
something out
Looking,
of a comedy sketch.
yeah, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Cause I knew it. Like I said, I'm good. I'm good. And the first three steps of me running, like my right ass cheek showing. Oh damn. Let me. So now I gotta hold my pants while I'm running. I feel so dumb, bro. I did. But nonetheless, though, that's a good sign, though. So I gotta just make
At least,
sure I'm
at
good.
least, was it Chris Johnson? He had that instant in the when he ran the 40.
Oh, that was
You remember?
no, that was from
Jones.
Kansas City. Jones, Chris Jones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chris Jones. Yeah.
yeah. It was Chris Jones. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thinking about it like, oh gosh.
Yeah, that's basically how I
Um,
felt, man, but just on a lesser platform.
I've got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
I want to get it over here. Have you seen the trailers for the Aaron Hernandez
I have. It
series?
looks good. It looks good. I
That's
cannot
looking.
wait to watch it. I love when FX does that, right? So they're the same ones who create the OJ Simpson one.
Hmm.
The same ones who did the God dog it. What's the other one that was good? OJ Simpson. There was another one they did. But and they're also doing the Aaron Hernandez one now. So I'm like, yeah. And the OJ Simpson one. If guys who haven't seen the what was it, the verdict versus OJ, the people versus OJ Simpson, that was amazing.
The People versus OJ
That was
Simpson. Yeah.
awesome. Michael says, so you were showing it off? Yeah, I was showing my ass off, man. Showing my damn ass off to all the people. And I had on baby blue silk boxers, not silk. It was tight
Ooh.
boxers. It was baby blue. So all you saw was a baby blue ass cheek for half a second.
Baby
Baby
blue
blue.
ass.
Yeah, baby. They're like tights, they're like boxers, but they're very tight. And yeah, baby blue ass cheek showing, man. But yeah, that trailer looks awesome. I cannot wait to watch it when it comes out.
I know
But
they've had a bit of criticism about it.
well, probably because it's Aaron Hernandez and it's still fresh
Yeah.
on folks' minds and whatever. But look, they eventually gonna make it. It's Hollywood. They're gonna make it. It looks good. I can't wait to watch it. You know, they're gonna have him. They're probably gonna hate the. They're gonna have try and make him. My thing is don't make him too sympathetic of a character. I don't want that. Put a little bit of sympathy in it, but not a lot, because obviously in his lifestyle he wasn't. But from what I saw in the trailer, I don't see where they're gonna have any sympathy for him in the trailer. I was like, because they went all out like he was a bad person. So
Oh yeah, no, he was a bit before my time in the NFL. So all I've heard is like stories, but from the trailer, he just looks like an ass.
yeah, 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 and that's how they should do his character, in my opinion. So I think they're right on with that. I'm a the Penguin Thursday. I'm on it.
Oh yes, you're
I'm
right.
on
I
it.
was going to ask you next week.
I'm on it. Hey, but I'm pretty sure does HBO Max they do it like series by episode, or 1 week per episode, one episode per
I
week.
think it's 1 week per episode. The only review I saw of it was from IGN, and they gave it a 5 out of 10, which is the same as like Madam Web.
Yeah, I heard IGN be some haters.
Yeah, and
That's why I heard the same thing. Where I heard that, but they said everyone else is giving it like the best since like Sopranos, Godfather. They said
yeah,
it's
and
awesome.
what the funny thing is, someone just went, "I ain't listening to you ever since they gave Wonder Woman 84 a 9 out of 10."
Oh yeah, hey, if you ever watch that movie, I feel
I
bad for
don't,
you.
don't.
Oh my, yo, I have never at that time disliked the movie so much. If I could, if I could convert that into a person, I would choke the shit out of it. Oh my god! If I could convert that movie to a person, I would choke the mess out that person right now. That movie was
Uh,
so hot garbage.
it wasn't good.
Oh, it was so hot garbage, man. My boy that played the main villain, he was the best thing of that movie. The villain,
Pedro Pascal.
Pedro Pascal. He acted his ass off for which was a horrible script. But
Yes, bad.
what he had though, he acted his ass off. But I hated that movie
Yeah.
from start to finish.
Hey, your life is good, but can it be better?
Oh
Um,
my goodness!
it was terrible,
Calm
especially
down,
after
Carlos.
such a good one.
Hey,
Went
Laney says, "Hey,
way
Carlos
through.
and PJ and TJ showing some love. And did you see the full moon before you started your stream? I saw a full moon last night. Well, this morning headed to work. It was still dark outside. It's a big old cheese moon, big yellow moon.
Ooh.
It was a
I saw it Monday, I believe. I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen it tonight.
It was a big cheeses moon. Man, I wanted to eat it. Big cheeses moon, man. So yeah,
uh,
I didn't see it. My bad, TJ. I interrupted you. I'm sorry.
I've complete. Oh yeah, how it was such a letdown after Wonder Woman was so good, the first one.
One was awesome.
Um,
It was awesome. And then
and
they went to this BS crap. I mean, don't get it twisted. Hey, I'm all for the ladies and all that stuff, but they made that truly a freaking
awful.
1970s, the original version of Wonder Woman style. It was hot garbage. Oh my goodness.
It is.
They made it too prissy, too I don't know, bro. It was bad.
It really was like, how can you go from such a good film to this? Then like, I just didn't know what to do, and it was just sort of like, especially sorry, the thing that really where the main villain's power is obviously touching people, and when it's like, yeah, the light touches you and everyone else, it's like, get out! Of here. That's just not how light works. It's just like, what are you smoking?
at,
Come
at the
on.
end when she was like when she gave her big old speech, please be give your powers back, yada yada,
Yeah,
everyone get it back, everyone,
everyone.
everyone get the crap out of here.
Yeah,
Everyone, okay,
it's
BS.
like the
I'm keeping
whole
mines.
concept. It's
TJ, I'm keeping mines.
yeah, it's like the whole concept relies on humans being evil.
Yeah,
I saw a sketch about it where someone was like, "What's your greatest wish?" He's like, "Runs up to someone. My greatest wish is my wife to be cancer free." It's like, come on.
damn,
It's like
damn.
you're not having that wish back.
No. She was like, just give your power back, and let's be good humans. Okay. I get mine up. So everybody in the whole entire world just get the crap. I want to choke the living crap out that director. What her name is? It don't matter. She a bum. So, yeah, we call girls bums on here too. Laney said it's a super full moon tonight. Laney, where you from, Laney? Where you from? I'm gonna check that moon. I want to make sure because I want you to describe this moon as a full super moon, the color and all that, because I'm going straight outside to look at the moon after this and see if it's the same moon.
Exactly the same.
Yeah, they're exactly the same. Because if you say white and it's freaking orange, something's up with the sky, with the world, man. Willie says, "Yo, what's up? My ride or die fan, Willie Snyder, what's good, man?"
Hello, Willie.
Yes, sir, man. You're late to the party, but it's always better to be late than never to come at all. So we appreciate you for that, man. Because we're wrapping it up right now, y'all. Anything else, CJ?
No, I think that's good. Obviously, everyone stay safe, crazy world out there, especially recently, obviously in the south, the hurricane and all that. And hopefully, I'll see you next week. Like and subscribe and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't know what's happening this weekend at all. I don't. Just hopefully the Eagles beat the Saints.
Keep hope alive, my brother. Keep hope alive.
Gotta have hope. Gotta have hope.
Oh, y'all. I don't know what I'm going live again. I had some events pop up for tomorrow that I wasn't
Awesome.
there, so I got to take care of that Wednesday. Also, got to take care of some business on Thursday as well, which I thought I was gonna do. Um, I thought I was gonna do a WNBA game, but then I got to go to
That's your idea.
this event for my daughter right fast. So at the same damn time that game's going on at 6. So I'm like, all right, well, obviously I'm not doing nothing Thursday either. So who knows about Friday? And I might have some plans this weekend. I don't know yet, y'all. So thank y'all for showing love. I will still go out there and make content regardless. So hit those notification bells. Keep that the on button on for the notification bells. You'll find out when I go live, Peter go live, and also subscribe to the Come On In Sports Network.
Oh,
Check out my main man TJ as well, as he has his Eagles breakdown every week about the Philadelphia Eagles, man,
and
and
let
it's
me
got a
say
lot.
this: tomorrow is going to be a breakdown, not of the game, just of me. I'm going to have a breakdown.
Willis says Kamara tore it up for me, 44 points, won my fantasy. Who they? You can say who they is. Who that around there? Who that nation? Who that?
Oh,
Who they for the Bengals?
one last thing
Yes, sir.
is, my defense and my fantasy football is all over the place. Guess which defense had the best score this week?
Oh my goodness. Let's go with the Cowboys.
Yep, spot on. 165
Yo,
points.
something is wrong with your league, man. That's a cruel
We had
joke.
no idea why. We were looking through it, and I have no idea why it's so
That's
messed
a
up.
cruel joke. Ah, that's so funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and the best thing about our league is that the worst defenses give us the most points. What? That's crazy. We agree. Yay. Let's do that. I'm like, hell nah. Ann says, hi, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Anne Marie Elizabeth Rose Valowski. Always good to see you, girl. Better late than never.
Hello,
Yeah, okay, we're on our
hello.
way out of here, but thank you for showing love and hit that like button. And we will see you later on in the week. When I won't go live probably, but I'll be doing some videos. Yeah, just keep your notification bells on, and also check out TJ Tracy on the Come On In Sports Network as well, and also check out the Come On In Sports Network for all of our shows. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for that channel as well. All right, y'all. PJ, the last words. She said, "You ready to go to bed?" All right, cool. All right, I'm right there with you. Shoot, I'm going to bed too. All right, for the homegirl PJ, I'm your host Carlos Clayton, and to the right of me, to my main man, Mr. TJ Tracy. This is episode 45 of Tuesdays with TJ. If you want to go back to what I already talked about, just rewind back to the beginning. If you made it this far so far, thank you for showing love and hit that share button. Share the stream, you guys. Thank y'all for having a blessed rest of the night, and we'll see you guys later on sometime this week, man. Hit the notification bell. Keep it on so you'll be notified every time me, TJ, PJ, whoever, we go live, y'all. So thank y'all for showing us support, man. So all sports fans, you guys know what time it is. Stay smart. Stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys. We'll have a blessed night. TJ, have a good night, brother.
Night, everyone. See ya.
All right. Go Saints.
Oh.